Hey there everyone, it's Val, and welcome to today's Squirrel, which is Terraria in my solo world. Before we get started, and actually go down to hell in Terraria, I'd like to discuss the, well, somewhat personal hell I've been in for the last 24 hours, courtesy of YouTube. Yes, as if I don't have enough stress in my life, YouTube has decided, and it's not just about me, to be honest. I know I started off with it about me, but YouTube has decided that if you're a small creator, and even if you are currently in the YouTube partnership program, they're gonna kick your ass to the curb because you just don't matter. I have a video out on the subject, and I put the link in chat. If you're watching this VOD after the fact, it's a visit with Val that I posted on the 17th of January, despite the fact I've dated it the 18th. I have to fix the thumbnail. And the too long didn't watch version is while I do meet one of the criteria to keep my YouTube partnership, I don't match the other criteria, which is the number of watch hours. You need 4K watch hours. I have 2,200 watch hours in 2017. Now, if I hadn't had... I go into it in more detail in the video, so I'm trying to keep this somewhat trimmed. I had issues that occurred in 2016 because I tried to do things that I'm not equipped to do. And as a result, even though I had done quite well in 2016 with 3,500 watch hours, and if I hadn't had that event occur in 2016, late 2016, I probably would have had the 4K hours that I need in 2017 without an issue. However, because that's not what happened, I am somewhat lacking. So, you can see on the screen there, I've got a Twitter thread that I put out earlier today. I'm not going to read it, it's up there on the screen for you to have a look at. Hopefully you can read it in the size that it's in. If not, it's always available on my Twitter, of course. Basically, in the next 30 days, I'm going to be doing my best on my part to get the missing watch hours. And I'm going to try to do it in a way that doesn't ruin the progress that I've been making personally in my life in reducing my stress level. Because if I don't want to end up in a worse place than I was at the end of 2016 because of what YouTube is forcing me, well, not forcing me, but basically causing me to try to do. So that's what I'm going to do on my part. On your guys' part, whether you watch me normally on Twitch or on Mixer, I'm going to ask, if you watch YouTube at all, please go to my YouTube channel and watch some of the content there. And I'm not asking you to watch things that you don't enjoy, but please, if you can help me bolster my watch hours simply by enjoying my content there in the next 30 days, the more people that do that, the easier it's going to be to get to that 4K, and then at least I can breathe a sigh of relief for the foreseeable future. Like I said, I go into the video. In the video, I talk in a little bit more detail about the reason why I'm trying to retain the YouTube partnership program. And contrary to the focus of many people on Twitter, when they're talking about the changes that YouTube is making, I'm not trying to stay in it because I'm making scads of money. I'm not. I've made buckus from YouTube. I do have one person who has been sponsoring me on YouTube, and I thank that person a lot. I don't know if they want me to say who they are. And I've had a couple of people making use of the super chat feature, for which I also thank you. Unfortunately, that isn't very much. Like, it's some money, and I'm appreciative of it, but it's in my AdSense account, and I have no access to it. And even if I did have access to it, It would be the first time I've ever earned any money from YouTube in the entire history of my channel since 2013, because I have never been about the money. If I were about the money, the first thing on all my videos would be, follow me, give me money, tip me, etc., etc. And I don't do that. I put it at the end, at the very end, at the point at which most people will have clicked off or stopped the video if they're watching it after the fact, for a very particular reason. I don't like ads. I don't like inflicting ads on other people. And I'm doing my best to let you be aware that there's ways to support me financially if you have the funds and are willing to do so and are voluntarily doing this. I'm not putting pressure on anybody, and it's because I don't like people who are up front going, give me stuff, give me money, give me this. It really bugs me, so I try not to do that to you guys. However, YouTube is forcing me to change that.
Thank you for the follow on Mixer.
To change that in trying to get you guys to help me keep my YouTube partnership program. So for the next 30 days, I'm going to be talking about this a lot more than I usually do. I'm going to try to keep it to a minimum for me. But it is going to be outside of my normal pattern. And for that, I apologize. Blame YouTube. I would not be doing this sort of thing if it weren't for the fact YouTube has decided yet again to throw the smaller creators under the bus. Or I also like the analogy of throwing a nuke into the crowd in the attempt to get the few pickpockets at the edge. And as one of the people who are not a pickpocket, I really don't like being exploded because of the asshats. So, yes, I did see that Mixer follow. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. And I'm just going to move this up here a little bit so you can see the bottom part, presuming you read the upper part. I'm not going to have this sort of thing at the front of every video, but I wanted you to be aware that in the next 30 days, I am changing my normal pattern, such as it is, of streaming. I'm going to try to stream short streams, may only be an hour long, more frequently. I'm going to try to do it most days. We'll see how that works out, but I'm going to do my part to try to bolster my YouTube watch hours, and I'm asking you, please, if you want me to continue to stream on YouTube, I will still stream on Twitch and Mixer. There's no issue there. But if you want me to continue live streaming on YouTube and having the enthusiasm for including YouTube as part of my live stream trio, please help me bolster my watch hours in a legitimate fashion on YouTube. And I would be very, very much appreciated. And I'm going to probably start this for the next 30 days. I'm going to say, if you're on YouTube or you go to my YouTube channel, please like my videos, please share my videos, please tell people about my channel so that I can get those watch hours up. And hey, maybe get a few new people in to check out and enjoy my serious role plays, my light role plays, and my random squirrels. Because I don't want to abandon YouTube, not because of YouTube, but because of my viewers, because I appreciate all of you. And you are worth the effort. Thank you. Alright, so now that I've got that embarrassing part out of the way, which was about 10 minutes longer than I wanted, let's play the game. First I gotta get rid of this thing though. Alright, where are you? Do not want. Alright. So let me just double check that I have all my ducks in a row, since I was so much distracted by the thing I should do there. Right. Alright. Just get the music out of there. Woohoo! Alright, Terraria at long last. Right. Off camera, I did a little bit of stuff. Not too much. I mined some obsidian so I could make some more obsidian skin potions, and I topped up what potions I have in my pockets. And I did a fishing quest. And naturally, because I wasn't streaming it at the time, I got one of the items that I wanted and needed in order to get the third part of the cell phone put together. And that would be a sextant. So I wish that had been on camera. I should have known better. I should have known if I did something like that, like a fishing quest off screen, I would get something special. Because that's how it always works, isn't it? Alright, we are gonna go to hell. That's right. We're gonna go where YouTube sent us. Because apparently that's where we belong. We're going to hell right now. Let's go to hell. I'm gonna say hell a lot. Hell! Alright. I'm just being silly. But aren't you always, Val? Why, yes, yes, third imaginary voice in my head. I am. No, sorry. I'm a little overtired. I did not sleep very much last night for obvious reasons. So I may be a little more squirrely than usual. I may not be as bouncy, and I may be a little more squirrely. I'm not sure how that combination's going to work out, but we'll see. And we're sliding. We're sliding. Oh, I guess I need a friend, don't I? Get away, bat. Probably some buffs would be good too. Yeah, I got all the things. I also got a shine potion because I thought, even though we're in hell here, there are times when it's a little darker, and for myself as well as you, a little more light might be appreciated. Come here, you hat. Alrighty. Boo! We have a hole. That's no good. Let's patch that hole. Oh, quit that. Yes, yes, I know. There, okay, second friend. Okay, wait. Get. I dub thee, YouTube, and I slay thee with this flaming sword of anti-ass-hattery. Or something like that. YouTube isn't on my good platform list at the moment, you mean? If you weren't aware, I'm sure you're aware. Okay. Let's go up here. Let's grab this. At least the fellas are doing work. That's awesome. Okay, let's go up here. Thank you. And yeah, I got it. Used to think I did. So I hope you got your guys' Wednesday is going well. It is, after all, the middle of the week. One day closer to the weekend when most people get to relax, take a break, drink some hot chocolate, enjoy a snack, mutter randomly about things. Oh, get... Would you get bent? Quit. Let's do this first. Whoops. I broke it. Okay. Let's grab this. bat. Hey, dang bats. No thatching. Oh, oh. I thought there was something there. Get! I guess we can take down the 3 million torches, since their purpose was to remind me what I was doing. There we go. Okay, so I think we've cleared that up. Now it's time for some hot stuff. Alright. Ouch. Guess I was running low on a few potions there. Okay, we are going to move things over here so that when we... Get. Whenever we move this, we can move that over. It's just so it's closer and we don't have lava running all over the landscape. And let's do a few torches. And I know I'm moving slowly, but it's because of that stuff. On Mixer. The information about join should be in chat. Possibly. Join. There you go. So, no. This is a single player world. Hello and welcome to the stream, however. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and assume that you haven't yet heard my response, but if you continue, you will be timed out. Some more right here. Can I reach that? No, of course not. Don't think it's worth using bomb on this bit. What? Hang it. So I'll just do this. And let's get that heading the correct direction. So, we have a bunch of lava to drain here. guess we can start getting rid of this while we wait for that lava to head down. Let's get that out of there. Sure. Can't get all of it, but that's okay. Hurry up. You're too slow. Flow faster, lava. Ow. The revenge of the lava. Okay. Golden Sands on YouTube. Hello, welcome to the stream. How you doing
Awesome.
today?
Thank you for subscribing on YouTube.
Indeed. Thank you very kindly. That is much appreciated. Oops. Nope, nope. There we go. You're doing good. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Get away from me, bats. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. You are not dying over lava. We are not ready for that. Come back here, you hat. Get, drop it. Okay. Guess we have to get rid of this house, but we might as well get... We'll check out the area down below, see if there's anything there that we want to keep. There's, Sure, we'll take the vase. About to call it a pot, but pots break. That's a vase, which does not break. It's a decoration. Really? Go. Do not want. Get out. Okay, so let's dig this down. We'll dig that down. Then while all that is doing its thing... Ow, ow. Hot. No. Dang it. Oh, that's why. That's not helping anything. Okay, you! Out of here. Let's wait for this. There we go. Lava to get bent. What am I stuck on? Oh. Of course. You! Fantastic. Let's head up here. I don't think I need any seeds, so I don't think I really need to worry about that. Mind you, there are some... No, don't need it, Val. Don't need it. We've got a beautiful, fantastic, lovely greenhouse upstairs. We do not need to do that. Oh, no, you're not dropping that lava. We'll pick that up when we get down there.
Awesome. Thank you for the follow on Mixer.
Indeed. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you for the follow on Mixer.
Indeed. Thank you kindly. You get out of here. Okay. Let's finish these layers without falling off the end of the bridge here. Okay. Oh, another one of those. Those sell for good cash. Don't mind if I do. Okay. And actually we should open... Oops. Open it up. And just empty that a little bit. Get. And let's go ahead and put up a new... no, we kind of need it here. Otherwise it's going to destroy all our torches, which I don't want. Another one? I swear, Terraria has upped the number of guide dolls you get, because I know I've said this before, but really, there's so many now. Hey Trinity, hello, welcome to the stream. You only missed the start by 30 minutes. Well, the first 15 was me talking about YouTube's latest ass hattery and my efforts to combat that, so if you want the too long, didn't see version, basically I am going to be streaming not so long, but more frequently in the next 30 days, particularly to try to get my watch hours up so that YouTube doesn't kick me to the curb from the YouTube creator program, or YouTube partner program, I should say. Because they, 24 hours or so ago, announced to everybody that, that if you're a smaller YouTuber, you suck and they're kicking you out. Never mind if you've been around for years, they don't care anymore. Because this is all to get rid of the bad apples. Apparently I'm a bad apple because I don't have enough watch hours. Golden Sands. I should make a server. Actually, it is one of the things that I would like to do in the future, but I cannot afford to do that right now. If you're interested in checking out my goals, you can always check my Patreon at patreon.com/Vals NoisyToys. In fact, I can put the Patreon link in the chat if the bot was listening to me. Patreon. There we go. How many watch hours do I have? I have 2,200. And I need 4,000. And that's from 2017. 2016, in which I was not having personal issues, I had 3,500 watch hours, so if I hadn't had my personal issues come up, I probably would have been fine. But they did happen, and I'm not, and, well, I do have a video that I'm just going to throw the link in chat here, that it's a little bit of an embarrassing video because I'm a lot more emotional than I like to be when I recorded it last night. But basically, I'm asking, if you watch me on YouTube, please watch some of my older stuff, because if you can help, any little bit that you watch is going to help me make up the numbers that I'm lacking. And for my part, particularly for the next 30 days, I'm going to try to do frequent short streams. I'm going to try to do it every day as much as possible. I have a suspicion I won't make that because I'm also trying not to re-stress myself and basically undo the work that I've been doing to improve matters personally. So, anyway, as always, I really appreciate you guys, and it's because of you that I'm making this effort to stay in the YouTube creator or YouTube partnership program, because of the things that it gives you in the live stream chat. You know, the things that you can have fun with, like the super chat and, well, emotes and that sort of thing. So, anyway, I'm not going to go over it again because I did talk about that earlier, and it's in that video as well, so you can check those out for more information. Oh! There it is. Okay, I will respond to that in a minute when it calms down here just a touch. And I'm not mad at you, Trinity. But yeah, in the next 30 days, if you could, you know, switch it up and watch them online, that would greatly, greatly help me. Something that would also help is if you do use social media at all, to share links to my channel and to videos that you enjoy to encourage other people to come and watch it. That would also be hugely helpful and much appreciated. And actually, Trinity, I am going to say that it really touches me that you find that my videos help you when you're feeling like that. I hope that they continue to help you. I have been in that place many times myself, and quite frequently, so I'm glad I help you. I really am. I'm a little tearful actually thinking about it, so. Whoa, oh, hotness. Let's heal up a little bit here. Okay, let's get the lava going the right way, which is away. And then we'll grab these. Yeah, nobody had any clue YouTube was going to do this. It just came out of the blue. They claimed that they were talking to creators about this, and it was... But I have yet to see anybody say that they knew about this ahead of time. It's... But it's YouTube. The chances of them backing off on this are basically zero. I will say, though, I know I'm talking about this a bit more than I said I wasn't going to, but this is actually saying something that I didn't say before. I'm actually... I wish I could say that I'm surprised that they screwed over the smaller YouTubers yet again in responding to something a larger YouTuber did. But I'm not surprised. I actually... And I don't think very many people are, because that's been their pattern. A larger YouTuber does something that somebody takes exception to, whether warranted or not, and YouTube's reaction is to punish everybody who's smaller than the person that caused the problem. Because, you know, destroying the entire barrel of apples to get rid of the few bad apples is so productive. But, yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop ranting about YouTube because I could go on for hours about how much I think they don't respect the people that have made the platform what it is. And I'm not talking just... I'm talking about the smaller people, because the variety of content that's on YouTube would not exist if there was only a handful of bigger YouTubers. We would have the equivalent of television, if that was the case. they just don't appreciate that. They don't appreciate the hours and the time and the effort and the creative vision that so many people have put into their content on YouTube. We're cattle to them, I'm pretty sure. Hey, hey, hey! Get out of here. Okay, I need you to continue flowing, thank you. And I'd like that level to go down just a smidge before we go over there. So let's just go back this way and pick up a bit of cash. Throw down a few torches. Torch. One torch. Ah, ah, ah. Two torches. Ah, ah, ah. That's a very terrible impression. There we go. And we have another one. Okay, I'm gonna have to start putting them in the pig. Mr. Pig, would you please take all those? And you can have some of these too that don't stack. Okay. And another one. Okay. Thank you. Oh, get away from me. What part about don't touch me did you not get the memo on? There. Okay, it's almost done. Oops. Alright. Just want to go back and check. No, it's still filling up over here, so we're fine. It's just lava and it flows slowly, is all. Alright. Squawk! Death of a bat. A tragedy in 3 parts. Coming to a YouTube channel soon. Near you. Okay. Yes, Stuffin. Can I help you? Do you have an issue? Would you like to tell the people listening your story? About how much it sucks to be old and creaky? Poor Stuffin. She will go to sit on the heating vent and I'll look over, like I'll hear a complaint and I'll look over and she's ever so slowly sitting down on the crate because she's so creaky. It takes her like 30 seconds to lay down on the heating vent. It's almost painful to watch because you're going, oh, you poor cat. Arthritis sucks a lot. How many watch hours did I say I have? The precise amount was 2290. But since they only go back a year as the month goes on, some of that will be aging off. So that's why I've been calling it 2200. And what I'm going to do is, as the month goes along, I'm going to be providing updates on how it's progressing, because I'm sure you guys might find that interesting to know, and I certainly would like to know myself. Yeah, poor kitty indeed. She's so creaky. Well, she's been creaky like this for months, but for about the last 8 months, 9 months, I've actually been doing her bathing for her. She will wash her legs a little bit, but I've been using a product called kitty wipes to basically bath her once a day. And I've been brushing her, including her legs. You wouldn't until you look at it yourself and brush the legs on a cat, you have no idea how many small little hairs come off. But yeah, I've been brushing her and keeping her maintained. And she's been very appreciative of that. She's just an antique cat. Not to mention the fact she's had quite a few kidney stones, which we're treating as best we can to prevent them. But you can only do that to a certain amount because they seem to be age-related. And unfortunately, I can't reverse her age. Wish I could. But so far, she's been hanging in there, with a lot of complaints. So she didn't used to be a very talky cat, but now she has lots of things to grumble about, so I can relate. Ah! Okay. And no ass hattery. So let's do this. That level of the lava is staying a little higher than I like, so there we go. That should fix it. And let's get a few torches. Lighting the universe. I don't know. Okay. And we have another building to clear out. Actually, I prefer the buildings. They're a little quicker than the larger areas. Yeah, okay. That's a bathtub or a table. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. Let's get that. Head in the right direction. Oh wait, there's a lot more there than I realized. Oh, come on. I think because it's flowing, I can't jump up through it. Interesting. Actually, it's an interesting idea, Trinity. I don't lack for games. Actually, I have 4 games off the top of my head that I could do short YouTube videos of. And I was going to do those offline. I just haven't gotten to it because I've just been, well, I haven't had the energy and whatnot to do it. But that is a good idea. I will definitely ruminate on that. And see if it will fit into what I'm trying to do. Because they're ones that I can record, like the total playtime may be like, you know, 5 or 6 hours or even a couple hours, and then I can break them up into smaller things and, like I said, do them off camera. Yeah, great minds think alike, precisely. But yeah, like if you have any other suggestions like that, I certainly don't mind hearing them. As always, I'll need to think about them to see if there's something that I want to do, because it always takes me a little while to figure out if it's something that's going to work. I shouldn't say always, but usually. If it's something that is totally unlike something I've considered already, then usually it kind of catches me flat-footed and I don't deal well with change. Asperger's syndrome and all that. But if I'm given time to think about things, if I feel like it's a good idea for me, I will usually come around in short order. But I need that processing time. That's just the way my brain works. As I've learned over many years. A few more years than I've admitted to online before. You know, one day I'll just come out and say what my actual age is, but I just have fun not, I think, to a certain extent. Just hinting at it. I'm an old lady! No. Actually, I'm not an old lady yet, but I might be getting there. I will give a clue, however. A very good clue as to my actual, real age. I probably won't give this again for a long time, so if nobody finds it buried in this video, that'll be just too bad. When I went to university, my first years in university, I very narrowly missed the era of punch card computers. There you go. There's your clue. Oh, hello. Welcome to the stream on Twitch. How are you doing today? How's your, I'm hoping there hasn't been any delays in your computer acquisition timeline. I'm a little jealous, to be honest. It sounds like you're going to get a fantastic computer, and I'll still be struggling along with this antique. It's basically to the point that if I wanted to do better, if I wanted a better computer, I can't just upgrade the one I have. Let's put it that way. You're kind of bored. You came home from shopping. Ah, well, hopefully this will make you a little less bored. Certainly full of action and bats being squeaked. Okay, Trinity. Hopefully your shopping trip went well there, Oa. For those of you who don't know, Oa is also a fellow streamer and video maker who I originally met on YouTube very soon after I started my channel, in fact, back in 2013. So if you want to check out his channel and check out some of his old videos, both on YouTube and on Twitch, his handle is Open World Addict, and you can find him there. Whoop. Trying to decide what I want to do besides wandering back and forth and sliding. Oh. I am actually, whoa, getting pretty full here. So let's just do this line over to this thing where we can stop, Get rid of the stupid bat. Okay. Oh. Okay. We'll leave this right there. And let's head upstairs and empty our pockets. Yeah, let's empty the pockets first. Like so. Let's have a quick chat with Danny here. You would like an angelfish. Okay. I don't suppose you would be an angel and give me the one part that I'm still missing? That would be lovely. Angelfish, huh? That's an Aramida angel. Oh, I only have one angelfish left. Well, next time we get the angelfish request, we'll have to go fishing. Ah. Really? Why can't you be nice and give me that last thing? Well, what can you do? This and this and this. This and this. Oops. Guess we're full. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I wanted the, pig. Okay. Oh, cool. You got an update email today, Oa? It's finished being assembled and it's now going into the quality control and OS installation queues. Alright, cool. Well, I'm glad it's progressing. Okay. A plumber's hat? The heck did I get that? Looks like a green beret with the thing that I've got on there. I'm in the army? Our beret is army? Not sure. I guess that goes in the costume box. That would be up here. I don't think I've ever gotten those before. They must be a new thing. Did this update and I never realized? It's entirely possible. Alright, where am I? That's the minions. Where's my summoning? That's machines. There's summoning. Is it? It's full, isn't it? Look at them all. That's just from building the platform. Well, we maybe had a handful from when we explored it, but the vast majority of those are coming from that. I think we're going to need a special box just for those. Well, let's see. Let's use a shadow chest. That seems appropriate. And I think I'm actually going to move it somewhere where I can put down several without making the room uninhabitable. Because if I put another one up there, they're not going to... Ooh, wait, I need... That's a door, isn't it? There we go. I need to top up on one of my herbs. I can't remember which one. But I thought I... Was it... It was water leaf, yes. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that while we're sitting here in the rain. And we'll have to do it again for a while. And then I'll get back to figure out where I'm going to put the summoning stuff. Now that we need multiple chests. Oh, your father was insisting you get something that's curtain whose parts would outlast. It's a... Yeah, that's a good point. If you can afford to do that, to get the latest and greatest, that is definitely a good idea. To be honest, myself, that is not something I can usually do. I usually have to build my own computer out of parts that are a year to 2 years old, just so that I can afford something reasonable. I wish that wasn't the case. I wish I had cash out the wazoo to do this stuff, but I do not. Stuffin is now enjoying the lack of sunlight on the shelf because it's cloudy out. Why didn't you go in there? Alright, let's put you back there. Dragonfire on Mixer, hello, welcome.
Awesome. Thank you for the follow on Mixer.
Indeed. And hello and welcome to the stream. Alright, so where are we going to put this? Maybe we should grab 2 shadow boxes and set them up just for the guide stuff. That might be... I need another shadow box, because we have almost one... Okay, Val, pay attention to what the label is instead of just randomly, you know, clicking as you talk. I'm going to put it right here. Nobody lives down here. I think I can put... No. It's too tall, isn't it? I wish you could put... I mean, it would make logical sense that you should be able to say, you know, put a chest up here on top. Because it's a surface, right? Because if it was open on the top, the duck would be getting out, and it's not, so... Yeah. Alright, let's do this. There. And let's rename this. That's what's going to happen when we use them. There's going to be a dead guide. So let's throw one in there. And let's throw the other ones in there and go up and collect. Collect these, because you get so many of them. And we have lots of other summons that need a box, so we'll put them up there. Special summons. There we go. Dead guide. Yeah, it's death of a guide. Because if you take these little dolls and you put them in lava, the guide dies. That's why they're called a guide voodoo doll or whatever, because it kills the guide. Whether you want to or not, the guide dies. There. Oh, that's interesting. It filled the farther one first? Just want to make sure. Yeah. That's interesting. So, when it's looking for chests to put in, it looks like it looks at the outer edge and spirals in or something. Interesting. Alright. What time is it in the game? It's almost time to fish. So wait a couple minutes. Danny, what quest do you want? You would like an infected scabbard fish. Well, I suppose, I mean, there's 2 areas. We could dig down over here. Looks like I've got... That was for the fight. So there's a little house there. Which would give us somewhere to fish from. Is this a new map? No, actually, this is a map that I started back when I was streaming Terraria with the Society of Squirrels. And this was my map for the times when the server was not available. And I decided to continue on that world so that we could proceed from a midpoint rather than starting all over in a brand new one. My base doesn't look familiar. Ah, well, it should. If you were watching them a year ago, but I mean, it, like I said, it was a year ago or so, so I can see why you might not remember. Ooh, wait. That one looks perfect. It's got dirt there that we have to get rid of, but that one actually would be a very good one to do. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to head over there. It's actually not too far, relatively speaking. And so if we go over there, we will do the fishing, and then I will end up today's stream once I recall back. So for the new arrivals, I just wanted to repeat that for the next 30 days, in an effort to get my watch time on YouTube up so that I don't get kicked out of the YouTube partner program, I am going to be streaming more frequently but not as long at a time, in an effort to provide content for you guys, as well as not stress myself and set my progress back that I have managed to do in the last year in terms of personal de-stressing and working on things. Kind of wonder if I should put a door here. Probably not. Okay, don't put that up there, Val. You only want to use those downstairs so you know how long you've got there. Okay, this is a little risky, but I want to put these in here and not use them up. And the shine potion is fine. Well, thank you. I hope it works out. I'm going to do my best to stream a little bit most days. I'm not sure how it's going to... Whoops, I think I fell. I'm not sure how well it's going to work for me, simply because my personality is I like to focus on one thing for long periods, so this is kind of going against that. But I think it will at least help me keep my stress down to a manageable level. Actually, I can fall, can't I? I don't have to worry about carping it when I hit the floor. So, that's good. Not anymore. I now can fall as long as I don't put that away. Okay. So, let's build ourselves, a little makeshift dirt hut. And we're going to just do this. That way we can have a little privacy and quiet and not be harassed by jerks while we're trying to fish. And then we can just take this up. Because I'm pretty sure that the fishing thingy will hit that. Okay, I'm just going to get rid of you. Oh, blinkroot seeds. I don't really need blinkroot seeds. Fishing, right, you, that, let's drop that there. I need to equip that, and let's equip that, you, and you, and fishing rod, and something with which to catch said fish. And sure, let's use a fishing potion. Alright, catching up on chat. Well, that's a great suggestion, Trinity. It would help immensely. Yes, that halfing. I love those halves. Games that I was planning to do offline. Yes, one of them is a game called Tacoma, and I'm going to try to do that one as an SRP. It's only a few hours long, but I think it would be an interesting one to do that way. I've also got a new one that I managed to pick up on sale called... I might actually have to look it up. It's an unusual... Oh, hang on here. Now I've got to go look. Assuming, of course, I can... You're not going to let me do that. Okay, I can't really look. It's got a fox in it. You're playing it as a fox, and you're exploring the fox's story at the same time as the narrator, who's a human, is talking. And that's all I know about it, but it looked cool. There were several others. The names aren't immediately leaping into my brain. I was wanting to do a serious role play, oddly enough, as a sentient computer using RimWorld, because I thought that might be interesting. So that was another one I was going to do offline. But that one would be a longer one. And of course, for the live streaming itself, I'm going to be doing Terraria. And if I think I have the energy, enthusiasm, and can get into character properly, because I have the energy level, etc., then I will also be continuing on with my Prey, P-R-E-Y, Prey playthrough. But that's the live stream, so... Aha! Put that away. We want to get a few more. Yes, I want to get infected fish. Ooh! Ooh. That's worth cash. Armor cavefish. Those are useful. And a rockfish. Don't really need one of those, but I can sell it. There's another one of them. And we've got 4 of those. How much time do we have left on the fishing timer? 4 minutes. They don't like the water, fortunately. And actually, Trinity, I do have all my videos in playlists already. So, you know, if you like listening to me babble on and not necessarily watching, you can always just set those playlists to autoplay while you're doing other stuff. You know, cleaning the kitty litter box, sweeping the floor, doing laundry. But every video I produce, I always put into a playlist. That's why I have 3 million playlists on YouTube. To make them easier for people to, you know, watch particular things. Ebb and Koi. Actually, those are useful because you can use them to make armor, or obsidian skin potions, I believe. You always forget that I have them in playlists. Yeah, well, I guess if you tend to watch them in a different way, then that would explain that. I have to admit, when I'm watching videos of other creators, I don't tend to go through playlists very often, because usually I'm watching what their latest is and not watching a particular series. But if I am watching all of a particular series because it's an ongoing one that I caught late, then I do use their playlist. I look for a playlist. Was PR one of the series that stress you out? It's not the series itself that stresses me out. Trinity, when I do serious roleplay streams, I enjoy them a lot, and they actually don't stress me out. What they do is require a lot of mental energy. Because, believe it or not, the Val that you guys see online, and particularly when I'm playing a character, is not... While it has some respects, it has points in common with my actual real-life personality, it diverges in a number of significant ways. In real life, I am not as a positive or bouncy person as Val is on stream. And so in order to stream and be a more interesting person to watch, I have to have a certain amount of mental energy. And that doubly goes when I'm trying to roleplay a character. So they exhaust me. Not stress me out, they exhaust me. The part of streaming that stresses me out is the social aspects. And oddly enough, it's not so much the talking to you guys in chat. That actually I find hugely less stressful than I ever expected when I first started streaming. It's the keeping up on Twitter and chatting in Discord and visiting other streamers' channels and all those other things that regular streamers are supposed to do. That's what I was trying to do a lot of late 2016, and that's what caused me to get so super stressed that it almost burnt me out. Because I do not handle social stress very well at all because of my Asperger's. I can handle a little bit, but not that much. And when it's sustained over a long period of time, it really has a negative effect on me, which, well, can be seen from the fact that it's taking me over a year to recover from trying to be, quote, a regular streamer for 3 months in the social aspects. But the thing, yes, Stefan, but the thing that I have discovered, which surprised me when I started streaming, is the fact that talking to you guys in chat like this actually is, I mean, it causes me a tiny amount of stress, like more than, you know, your average person, but it causes me so much stress than I ever thought it would, and I think it's because I'm the one that's in the control of talking about things. I don't have to talk about things, and I can think about things before I respond to you guys in chat. So I might look over and see you say something, and then it might take me a while to think of what I want to say in response, and then I answer. You can't do that in a regular conversation because the back and forth is so much quicker, which makes a regular conversation much more stressful because of that. And oh, you're the exact opposite. You find trying to keep yourself attentive to multiple things at the same time very tiring. Well, yeah, for me it's... like, I can still get super focused on the game and not look at chat for a while, but it's become enough of a habit at this point that I automatically glance over to see, or I will admit the thing that really, really helps is the ping noise when somebody hasn't said anything for a while and then somebody says something and I hear ping, which you guys will hear, and that draws my attention to chat. I would not be so responsive to chat if I didn't have that noise to catch my attention. But it also is the fact that I got everything arranged just so on my second monitor to let me keep track of things. And that's why it takes me about 10-15 minutes to set up for every stream, because I have to put everything in its place so it's easier for me to keep track. But something that, in terms of narrow focus, like being able to pay attention to one or two things at a time. When I'm playing a game, if I can move things around, I tend to move them towards the center column, because when I'm focused on things, or I'm being attacked or things are happening, I never look to the sides, and that's why so many times I'll die, because I've been taking damage, but I have no idea how much, because I can't keep glancing around the entire screen. My focus stays here and I can't move it. So you're glad it's not the role plays. Yeah, me too. Me too, because I love doing them. But yeah, no, they're not stressful, they're just tiring. And that's why if I'm physically tired, it interferes with me role-playing. And I don't tend to stream the SRPs if I'm tired, because then I feel like I'm not doing the character justice. And PR, yeah, I thought maybe you meant...
Awesome. Thank you for the follow on Mixer.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yes, PR Project Renaissances. I kind of thought that was the one that you were referring to. Okay, so that's why you enjoy the ones with a storyline. That makes sense. I can understand that too, because I'll binge watch on Netflix when I'm feeling particularly that way myself. And I'll just like spend 18 hours watching episode after episode of a particular series, following the story and just focusing on that, because it helps me. That's how I de-stress a lot. It's not just getting physical rest, but mental rest, by taking the things that are stressing me and just basically putting them out of my mind. So, fortunately my husband is very understanding of that, and when I am in that kind of mode, he often picks up the slack to an amazing extent, and I can't say often enough what a fantastic fella he is. Okay, just about finished with the fishing here. Yes, I agree, Oa. Roleplays are a huge amount of fun. Because of the way my brain works, there are very few things that make me feel joy. And role-playing a character, and when seeing the things that happen with them, and having the characters come to life, and in a sense make their own decisions, that is the best feeling. I enjoy that so much. It just makes my day. Even I may be exhausted after the end of a day when I've been doing SRPs, but just thinking back to the things that I learned about the character and what happened and the choices made, it's just like, wow. That's the best feeling in the world to me. And when I'm doing it live, like comparing how I felt doing the off-camera SRPs, starting with Skyrim, and then when I started to doing it live and seeing how that went, I have to say that I do prefer doing the SRPs live, because having you guys be part of the story, that's awesome. It really is. Okay, one more fish. I said one more fish. Am I out of... No, I still have bait, so it's not the problem. Fish. Oh, come on. Go away, you're scaring the fish. Okay, we've got ourselves a bass. When's the last time I got a crate? We got a corrupt crate. I didn't even notice, you know? I think that's my very first ever corrupt crate. Because I don't normally fish in this. Cool. Right, so I was going to... Actually... Oh, that's not what I want to do. Stop that. Okay, stop hitting random keys, Val. Here we go. Give me that. And I want to say something here while I'm putting stuff away. I'm so glad I streamed today. Because of the things with YouTube and the fact that I didn't sleep very well. Before I started streaming, I was feeling so flat and so down. I didn't know if I was going to have fun streaming today, but I wanted to do it. And I'm glad I did because I'm actually feeling a lot better. So thank you guys. It's because of you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You gotta go get dinner, Trinity? Well, I am finishing up the stream, so if I'm gone when you get back, that will be why. Have a good dinner. And you have to head off to your OA? You have a great day as well. And I will see you later. You take care. Bye. Alright, so what was I doing here? Right, I was putting away my fishing gear is what I was doing. So let's put our stuff on. Let's put that on there. Let's grab this and throw that there. Let's put away our fishing stuff here. And of course, that. And there we go. So let's put our pig back here. You got your corrupted who's it? One day he will give me the third piece that we need. Purple clubberfish. Okay, we're gonna have... Wow, 28 melee damage. That's actually pretty cool. So, not that early on you're able to... So they're equivalent to a... They're like a rockfish. So how are they different? Are they different at all? 4% critical strike. The rockfish has got a fast speed. Ah, okay, so this works faster. Oops. Okay. Interesting. Do you... Okay, so you are not a hammer. You're just a bludgeon. You, the rockfish, of course, is a hammer who also works as a bludgeon. Gotcha. But it's faster. And this is slower, but it knocks things back more. Okay. Cool. Cool. I'm going to throw you away because I don't really want you. And so we're... I guess we might as well sell some of these. We're going to sell these because we do not really need them. The specular fish. I'm lisping fish. Let's put those away. Okay, so I am keeping those. Let's sell the bass then. You want some fresh fish, don't you? Freshly caught in the corruption? I was thinking, I probably wouldn't like something freshly caught in the corruption, personally. It might not taste very good. I mean, it might, but, you know. Okay, so let's put that back there. And right, I think we're done for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Tomorrow, like I said, I will be trying to stream as many days in the next 30 days. Who knows? Maybe it'll become a habit. But each of those streams are going to be shorter, and they're going to be, for the most part ad hoc, because they will... what I'm going to do is I'm going to assess my energy level and stress level throughout the day, and at any time when it seems like it's going to be low enough that I can put in an hour stream, or, you know, hour and a bit, then I will announce on Twitter that I'm going to be streaming, and then I'll start streaming. So my schedule will be even more chaotic, but I will actually hopefully be streaming a lot more overall in terms of number of days. So we'll see how it goes. Cross your fingers. Gonna do my best anyway. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I feel so much better having streamed, so thank you for making my day brighter. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see you again in the stream sometime. With a little bit of luck, it'll be tomorrow. Y'all take care now. Bye!